everyone, this is Dr. Scott. I put this video together for all of you who missed class on Thursday. I talked a lot about the second essay, and I want to make sure that you don't get too far behind. Those of you that were in class on Thursday, this video might be helpful, might give you some refreshers, things that I talked about. Really quickly, some reminders for this upcoming week. Monday, your Essay 1 revision is due. Tuesday, I asked everyone to bring in a plan for their second essay. If outline works well for you, that's fine. If a detailed bulleted list works better for you, I don't care. But I want to see that you've done some thinking about your second essay. For Wednesday, your journals are due, second set of journals, and I'm also going to ask that everybody submit a draft of their second essay. So there'll be plenty of time in class on Monday for you to work on that. Thursday, your second essay is due. So we have a busy week coming up. So what on earth is this second essay about? Well, let's talk about it really quickly. Here's the prompt for the second essay. Write a 1,000-word essay which you describe to a high school senior, so you have a specific audience that you're writing to. What you learned researching a major or career path available at Shawnee State and one of the Bridge program's post-secondary partners. Ideally, you'd pick a degree or program at Shawnee State that you're interested in pursuing, or maybe you're just kind of thinking about it, you're on the fence. This is a great way to kind of learn more about that program. And then you pick an institution, ideally the one that you visited last week. You pick an institution and you find a program that they have available there. So that's more or less what the assignment's about. You're also doing this, like where you find information from, definitely the Shawnee State website, the Shawnee State catalog, and I'll show you how to find information on both those places, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and then the post-secondary partner that you visited, their website. And also like information from your visit, things that you learned, description from your time there, whether you were at Collins or OU Southern or whatever, you're going to be describing your experience visiting there as part of your comparison, part of your essay. Alright, so that's more or less what the assignment is about. Before I get into like where you find information, for the second essay, I kind of want to talk a little bit about how you take notes for this paper. And it's kind of whatever method works for you, but I do think it's important that you have some kind of method to how you're kind of collecting information and recording it, so that when you go and write later on this week, it's easier for you to recall where information came from and you're more accurate. So the method that I talked about in class was doing something like this, where you have like a sheet of paper that has like the source, the Shawnee State website, and then you kind of list information, things that you learned. So what did you find out about admissions? What did you find out about cost? What did you find out about the town it's in? I mean, just whatever information you're kind of interested to learn about as far as Shawnee State. You would just kind of put that all under here. And then, let's say you have a different page or part of a Word document or wherever you want to keep it. It's just about, let's say you're looking at physical therapy. So you research the PTA program, you take a look at their website and what you learned about the PTA website. You learned, let's say, admissions to their program, because there's sometimes programs that you have to apply to a program which is different than applying to a school, so you'd have to kind of learn about that. So what I'm trying to get at here is, like, you do not have to use this kind of method, but you need to have some kind of way that you're keeping information from one source separate from another source. And I'm going to be looking for that on Tuesday, just to, when I go around and talk to you all when you're working on your essay, I want to make sure that you're kind of keeping information separate. So how you take notes is kind of important, especially later on in your academic career when you do larger research projects. It's very important that you kind of keep things accurate as far as like where information is coming from. Alright, so that's just a really quick note about taking notes. Here, let's talk a little bit about where you can find information for this assignment. So one place is the Shawnee State website. So we got shawnee.edu here, and there's a few different places that you should go. You can find out information about the school, but what's more important to me is you learning information about a program that you want to get into. So let's say you want to get into physical therapy. one way that you can go about it is typing in physical therapy up here in the search bar. You can also go through academics and look for all degrees offered. And if you're undecided, and being undecided is absolutely fine. Like, it took me a while to kind of figure out what I wanted to do in college. I think you can just kind of browse and take a look at the degrees that are offered and choose one that might be interesting to you, one that kind of maybe you didn't know much about, but there's something about it that you're a little bit interested in. This could be a great opportunity for you to kind of learn a little bit more. So browse through here, or if you know what program you're interested in, type it in up here. Physical therapy, like that. Okay. So in physical therapy, I got lucky and it's the first hit. It doesn't happen all the time. So this is information about the physical therapy assistant program. Different forms that they have. Looks like well, this is for institutional effectiveness, which is not what you want, so it's not the first link. Here we go. Academics, rehab, and sports professions. And then there's a bunch of information here. So you can learn about the department faculty, admission requirements for the program. You can get information. You can get the application, degree requirements, the program goals. Like, there's a lot of information here for you to kind of draw from for this first essay, or for the second essay. So this is one important source of information for that assignment. Another place I want you to look is the online catalog. And I explained this in class on Thursday, but the online catalog is more or less your degree version of a syllabus. It's the promise that Shawnee State makes to you that if you pass these classes, you do these things, you will get this degree that you're seeking. So 2016-2017 edition, and then the catalog's a little differently. They used to print these all the time, but now they're saving paper, which is a good thing. So it's sometimes a little bit harder to find. So let's do physical therapy again. And here we have, so it's telling me about courses, it's telling me about programs, which is great, colleges and departments. So I want to go to the program. So there's either the PTA program, which is an associate's degree, there's athletic training, which is a bachelor's of science degree, there's a health science, a bachelor's of health science. So let's say I'm interested in that associate's degree. This is what the university is telling you that you can expect to do in order to get that degree. So academic requirements, information about accreditation, they even tell you what classes you take, and if you click on these links, there's short descriptions of these classes. So there's a lot of great information that's available here. So the Shawnee State website, and then definitely the catalog. You want to be looking at those places. Another source of information for the second essay is the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and it's bls.gov. It's really easy. So you click on that, and you can start looking. You can browse it a little bit, and it's got information about employment trends and things like that. But for this assignment, you might just want to type in the kind of job that you want to do, or the kind of major that you want to get. And I'm going to type in physical therapy, physical therapists, physical therapist assistants and aides. So you kind of take a look at what you might be interested in. And they have these different tabs that tell you a little bit about what it is they do, what the work environment's like, what's the pay like, what's the job outlook like. And here, what this is telling us is that the amount of growth between a 10-year span between 2014 and 2024, they're expecting 34% growth in physical therapy. So that's amazing. That's great. And it gives you kind of comparisons. All jobs are expecting 7% growth and 17% amongst health practitioners. So PTA, it sounds like a really awesome degree. So you might think about, if you're interested in that kind of work, this might be a good route for you. So this is great information. It also gives you state and national data, or area data, so you can kind of take a look at in the state of Ohio, where is doing PTA work, where is that going to be needed in the state of Ohio. So this is another source of information you should be looking at. And you should also be looking at a website of one of the post-secondary partners. So a lot of you went to OU Southern, and so this is their website, the Southern campus. Ohio University is a very large institution, of course, based out of Athens. They have different websites for each of their branch campuses. So degrees and programs under academics, degrees and programs. So we're looking for associate's degrees because most of the bachelor's degrees are offered through the Athens campus. Associate in child development. I mean, we do equine studies because that sounds kind of awesome. So they have a lot of information here. And then they also have their own catalog. So just like Shawnee State has a catalog, you'd also want to take a look at that institution's catalog to get more information and learn more about the classes you would have to take. Okay, so that's information about where you find the data for, where you're going to be drawing information from for the second essay. I kind of just walked you through those different sources: Ohio State, or Shawnee State's catalog, Shawnee State's website, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and that post-secondary partner. There's really a post-secondary partner and their catalog. So there's really 3 places that you're looking. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help you out. In class on Tuesday, there's going to be a fair bit of time for you to kind of work on your essay because I'm asking for a draft, a rough draft. That's going to be due on Wednesday of this upcoming week. So we have a lot to do and not a ton of time to do it. So we just got 3 weeks left. So quickly, I'm going to end with just reminders. Essay 1 revision due Monday. Tuesday, your plan for Essay 2 is due. Wednesday, a draft of Essay 2 is due, and your journals are also due. And then Thursday, the second essay is due. So that's it. That's it for now. And I will see you guys in class on Tuesday.